Guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Coming Out on Top. So, let's jump right back in. School keeps you busy for the rest of the week. Saturday. Rise and shine! Didn't I tell you to knock in? And seriously, 2 Saturday mornings in a row? Come on, Phil, no slacking off! You're just getting started. Grab your stuff and get a move on, soldier. Hold on a sec, you're not even coming with me? No, I'm just trying to help you out here. I gotta work this morning. Why? That's not your usual shift. Yeah, well, the manager accused me of flirting with a customer who happened to be his 15-year-old daughter. Belly tats sure had a couple of years. Now I gotta work Saturday mornings for God knows how long. I think I've been framed. Regardless, I'm committed to making sure you go to the gym. Go get your bag. Fine. You know what? I was gonna go anyway. Wonder if he'll be there again. Who? Oh, wait. You don't even have to tell me. What are you talking about? Tell you what? Or tell you about what? I'm just gonna say it once, dude. I know your professor's like some kind of wank fantasy for you and all. Dude! But get a grip, Phil. He's your prof. He's got a lot of power over you. He's not that kind of guy, Ian. You know, or how do you know? You don't know him. Let's just say I could tell he's not like that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter what I pick. Look, it might shock you to know I'm not a complete moron, Ian. You don't have to babysit me. I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to look out for you, dummy, as a friend, not a babysitter. Well, you sure make it sound like I'm some starry-eyed 12-year-old. Well, frankly, sometimes that's how you act. And yet, I'm not the one who was caught getting hit on jailbait. And yet, I'm not the one who was caught hitting on jailbait. It was an innocent mistake, Phil. Just forget it. I'm out of here. Whew. Well, one thing's for sure. You'll need a workout to burn off these bad vibes. You grab your things and walk over to the gym. Alone. Heading over to the gym, you can't help thinking about your conversation with Ian. He's never been this concerned about your love life. Why now? So what should you do today? Maybe see if anybody's up for a game of racquetball. Rounding the corner, you spot a vaguely familiar face. The girl seems oblivious to your presence. Return to the lab this afternoon? No, I guess it's no problem. It's just that, how can I be in 2 places at once? What do you mean I should research cloning techniques? I don't understand. You know I'm specializing in cellular metabolism, not genetic engineering. What do you mean calm down? It was only a joke. No, I didn't mean to yell. You can depend on me, sir. I'll do as... Nothing, sir. I'll email you the, data. She quickly shoves her phone into her bag and hurries away. Weird. Suddenly, you hear a voice behind you. So, you up for a game, Phil? Alex stands there beaming at you. His skin glistens with sweat. His face looks flushed from exertion. His breathing hard. I just finished a set with a friend, but he had to take off. I feel like I've just warmed up. How about it? You can practically hear the testosterone. I can't talk today. Coursing through his veins. Okay, but take it easy on me. Come now, Matthews. You're gonna let your teacher own you in a game of racquetball. Fuck no. I mean, heck no. The ball launches off his racket. Both of you seem to be running on pure adrenaline. Damn, he's on fire today. Fuego! You do your best to keep up. As hard as you play, Alex plays harder. It's like you both ate testosterone flakes for breakfast. You have each other diving and hurling your bodies after the ball. You've never played like this, like your life is on the line. You're not sure what's gotten into you. The bragging rights gained from beating your professor? Pent-up sexual frustration? Actually, you know the answer. You need to show him you're an equal, not just some kid who happens to be a student. Shit, Ian's actually right. I'm in over my head. What the hell am I doing? Before you know it, the score is tied. The room is filled with the sound of ragged breathing, the rubbery bounce of the ball, and sneakers squeaking against the floor. You glance over at Alex. He's panting as hard as you are. You notice the sweat pouring off his body. Good, at least I've got him working. Alex lunges for a low shot. The ball ricochets back towards you. It's an awkward shot, but you'll be facing the ball at an odd angle. But you swing, undaunted, completely missing the ball. Oh no, smashing your racket right into Alex's side. The room echoes with the whoosh and thud of your graphite racket smashing flesh and bone. Oh shit! Alex doubles over and nearly drops to one knee, gasping. Clutching his side, he shoves open the door and stumbles out of the room. I just beat the shit out of my professor. Should I call an ambulance? Nah, it's probably just my kidney. At least I have another, right? Oh, fuck. No. No. Just a sec. I'm fine, Phil. God, I'm, okay, I think. It's just my spleen, one of the lesser organs. I'm calling an ambulance right now. Phil, I'm kidding, really. I'm, okay. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to throw in the towel for today. Alex begins limping away towards the locker room. Every step seems to inflict his body with new pain. You follow helplessly, convinced you permanently maimed your professor. Oh no! I'm so sorry. My competitive drive just kind of went haywire there. I didn't think I was going to take you off that way. Your unconventional tactics certainly took me by surprise, Phil. He starts to chuckle and then stops abruptly as if he's been stabbed. I suppose I should assess the damage. I mean, the rumors going around that I'm kind of some kind of anatomy expert or something. With a pained groan, Alex yanks off his shirt. Oh no, that bruise. Oh, ouch. It hurts just to look at it. Uh-huh. On the other hand, it doesn't hurt to look at him at all. See how red it is. Some capillaries were ruptured, and now the blood, with no place to drain, is turning that area this color. I'm sorry, I don't like bruises. I don't like looking at them. They're really gross. And uh-huh. I haven't seen one like this in a while. Phil, do you remember the medical term for a bruise? We covered it in our last lecture. Your brain feels like somebody hit the pause button. You can barely stutter a response, much less process the question. We're gonna give him the answer. Oh god. It was... Let's see, that's an easy one. The technical term is contusion. That would be correct. I should give you an A for responding under pressure. Whew. I thought crippling your professor was an automatic F at some schools. Oh, I see now. It's all about your grades. I feel so cheap. I'm just a walking grade distribution machine to you guys. He shoots you a look that makes your heart pound. Then opening his mouth, he's about to say something when he doubles over again, grimacing. Oh, at least I don't have to look at that bruise. Oh, God. You instinctively lean towards him, placing a hand against his back, another on his arm. His skin feels hot against yours. We're gonna move closer. Ooh! Your fingers brush his rippled stomach. Oh no, please don't show the... Okay, good. You feel his hands moving down your back. He leans in. Oh no, the bruise! Alex backs away from you. The spell seems to be broken. This is definitely a mistake. Before you can react, he hastily grabs his shirt and storms off. You stand there stunned. What just happened? Hey! Hey you! You nearly jump out of your skin. A gruff, bellowing voice could be heard at the entrance of the locker room. The girls' locker room is that way. You freeze and your stomach lurches in fear. Are you taking photos in here? What the fuck? You're stricken with alarm, and it takes a moment before to gather your wits and realize that you aren't the one being yelled at. In your confusion, you turn around. Oh, no. I was looking for some hand sanitizer. Before you could say anything, she flees. Across the room, on the other side of a row of lockers, you can hear another male voice, followed by the one that startled you. Did you see that chick? Maybe she was lost. I think that little pervert was taking photos with her phone. Ah, shit, and I didn't even trim. You gotta stop letting society dictate how you feel about your pubes, man. You're right, dude, it's just hair. We shouldn't be ashamed of being sexually mature adults. Then again, what if girls stopped shaving down there? Ew, gross. Imagine touching a girl there and feeling hair. Oh my god, I would totally die. That's disgusting. Guys who talk like that are the worst. They are the worst. Absolute worst. Distraught, you quickly grab your things and head home. Back in your apartment, you feel a growing sense of paranoia. You think about reporting that girl you saw in the locker room, but to who? And what would be the point? For one thing, you'd have to explain why you were standing there with your shirtless professor. Whew, you finally got some downtime this weekend. In terms of your studies, you're kicking ass. Good. You've been feeling pretty distant from Penny lately. Oh no. I'm really scared to see what it's gonna say about Ian. Yeah, you and Ian are annoyed with each other these days. And finally you've got $100 in savings. How will you spend your time? You know what? We're gonna tutor to get some extra cash. You tutor for a total of 8 hours over the weekend and you make $160. You now have $260 in savings. Monday. Looks like a busy week ahead. You've got an oral presentation coming up. Before long, it's time for your next anatomy lecture. Your stomach's in ropes. You're vaguely aware that Alex is lecturing about the digestive system. Blah 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 blah. Duodenum, blah blah. Blah blah blah. I don't know that word. I'm not even gonna try, blah blah blah. You can almost feel your IQ dropping slowly. Mine too. All you can think about is what's happened in the locker room. You realize you're going to have to get some extra studying in just to overcome these distractions. 90 minutes later. Phil, have a moment. Yeah, sure. Great, let's head to my office. I really wanted to talk to you about Saturday, Phil. Your heart starts to pound. Shit! Alex lets out a deep sigh. I did a lot of mulling over.
The fault was mine, and I accept full responsibility. I shouldn't have let it get to that point. I can't tell you how disappointed I am with myself. If I've led you on in any way, Phil, I'm sorry. I want to clarify, nothing can happen between us. Not now, not ever.
You feel a weight drop between the two of you, like a giant boulder crushing your dreams. Oh, I see. I understand.
Alex breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you for understanding.
It's irrational, but you feel a dull ache in your stomach, the pang of rejection. Sure, no problem. You reach for the door. You jerk back as the door suddenly opens on its own.
Oops, didn't realize I was interrupting something. The door was halfway open. I thought it was open office hours. What do you need, Graham?
I'm proposing I'm proposing a faculty meeting at the end of the month to allow us to
review Orland's policies with regards to the faculty's code of conduct. Code of conduct? The ethical standards we as professors purport to uphold throughout our careers at this fine institution. And there is something else I wanted to discuss with you as well. Phil, excuse me, but I need to speak with Graham in private.
Sure, I was just leaving. Holy shit. What was that about? Wednesday. As you start to wonder why Penny hasn't met up with you yet for lunch, you realize you have an unread text. Meet me at JoJo's after class. Ian says they have extra sandwiches. You head out, anxious and afraid of what may or may not develop. The cafe awaits, the promise of free sandwiches, singing a siren song to your collegiate budget. You're unable to fully focus on the free meal awaiting you as you remember the menacing look in Graham's eyes. Jeez, Phil, took you long enough.
What's going on, dude? You look stressed out.
I'm just gonna explain what's been happening between me and Alex. Well, you know, my professor.
I knew it! He's extorting you for sexual favors.
No, of course not. Listen. You explain to your friends the things that have transpired between you and Alex. Without going into too much detail, you remark on what happened during your racquetball game in the gym and just now in his office. Don't say it, Ian.
Do you see my lips move, Penny?
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You just came out recently. I bet leaping into an entirely new dating scene isn't exactly a cakewalk. Well, I did get involved with a professor right off the bat, so yeah, I guess I sort of shot for the moon. Yeah, he's definitely a higher level character. You're the noob level 1 halfling paladin who brazenly decides to tackle a level 19 lich.
Yeah, and you've got like no equipment or skills. Aside from maybe the worst weapon ever, a sling, and some worn leather armor that would barely protect you from puny level 1 rats.
Ew, I hate rats. Why are there so many rats in RPGs? Is it some kind of running gag? Okay already. Well, at least you can move on now, right? And drop the torch you've been carrying for your prof. Yeah, except, I don't know. I think I stepped into the middle of something. You share your sense of unease over the girl in the locker room as well as Graham's unexpected visit today. The redhead, I almost think she was taking photos of Alex and me, but that would be way too crazy, right? Huh, I wonder what's up between Graham and your professor.
Oh no, Penny. Phil's not really involved in this and he doesn't need to be.
True. I've got so much on my plate right now. Maybe I just need to focus on graduation and not get involved. Are you kidding? I think it would be prudent for Phil to find out what's going on. CYA and all that, right? I'll get a little investigation underway.
Whatever, just keep me out of this.
Well, Phil, should I start the investigation? It's up to you if you want to pursue this.
But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. I'm so sorry for my awful rating this time around. Bye-bye.